Seconds to battle.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
'This ain't no snowball fight.
What the f just happened?
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
What the f just happened?
Balance in all things.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures. Trusty mate. They're cool with you.
Step lively now.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. You're a trusty mate. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Death tax. What have we here? Notice.
Precious bump.
Killing spree.
See you later, nerd.
Double kill.
Step lively now. Your admiral is straight to the bottom with you.
Very cool of you. I'm fine with waiting and all, but let The battle resumes!
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Dominating!
What the just happened?
My belly bursts.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's structures are fortified.
Lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, that was a fail, folks. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
What the just happened?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What the just happened?
You don't have the sand.
'Tis mine.
What have we here?
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Captured in a cave.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Tricksters rule of illusion.
What the just happened?
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower is under attack! Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Это такая тушка!
They're beating on Dire's top tower!
Ha! Welcome back! Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha-ha! There she blows!
Dire's middle tower is under attack! Radiant's bottom tower is under attack! Someone's killing Dire's middle tower! Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Killing spree. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Not much good's happening to
What
Radiant's
the
bottom
just
tower.
happened?
Radiant fortified their structures. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
See you later, nerds.
Now that was a failed move. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Ownage. Dominating. Own it. Radiant's top tower
What the
has looked
just
better.
happened?
Step lively now. Your
Radiant's
admiral is
top
on board.
tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks have fallen. Mega kill! Ownage! Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
Get him.
Визироваться до того, как появится изолятор лад.
Чтобы не было в этой части карты. И рядом есть команда, судя по всему, этим будут заниматься, да, активно пушит морф. И
Барабан на морфинге.
когда пульт туда
Radiant
забрать.
structures are
Интересно.
fortified.
Я, кстати, не видел.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Но это на ранние
Not
драки.
much good's happening to Radiant's bottom.
Степнулись на...
Рубик. Если здорово, сразу пинг делает. Ну, кстати, по лейнингу раз вышли хорошо. То есть у них вроде как линии не надо посильнее были, но манетворсы, видите, все в порядке всех трех пор. Хотя начало было плохое. Вот мы с 4-5 минуте статы были на все линии намного раз. Только были нехорошо.
Снимали вышку, фармил морф, по сути, фришно. Выпал Рики. Рики какое-то время бегал по карте, переместился на топ. На топе там пару пачек они спушили, и Рики вынужден уйти. Где сейчас Рики? Там кидает крипов, но тоже не может.
Это без проблем героя. Так, здесь 2000 пару.
Дали линию. И плюс саппорты. Ступает назад еще 700 монет. Остается до игра. Наверное, хочется вот full комплект иметь. На 16 минуте. Дизоль плюс даггер. Тогда уже можно навязывать игру, выигрывать время для Рики, пока тот дофармит не будет. Эмбер. Ю. Понимаю, потом. Ну, это прям напрашивается, потому что и Рики. Это не спасает.
Просто Рики бьют, понимаешь? Рестора.
Не умеет. Одну не успевает дать ее, теряют тепла. Лучшая драка для транс. Прям отличная драка для транс.
Последние несколько минут все просто замечательно. У них морфи. Это темпларки, которые полностью на темпларке.
А у нее обгонит пока на стабильные.
Темпларку, которая фармит стаки энши каждую минуту. Морфлин. Имеет барабаны Яши, и у него манка будет там 17 и 18. Вот Орч сейчас появился, но буквально 2-3 минуты есть. Здесь, чтобы поубивать Морфлин.
Часть времени это только будет
Мне кажется,
Рики не может в драках участвовать. Диффуза готова. Тоже, да. О, диффуза надо идти файтиться.
Если вот Рошана просто забрать в ID, то раз очень хорошие шансы в этой. Самое главное для Бум это сейчас забрать Рошана для темпларки.
Рики выходит на врагов, четко по центре. Вард, Рубик его видит. Ну, уже палевно. Так, варды не бьют. Не до...
И Алибар, 16 минута, тоже очень хороший тайминг. Папы, которые еще нет КБ.
Да вообще все как-то круто смотрится.
Да, меня
без слотов.
продолжает удивлять тайские команды. Вчера вот тут Натик выиграли. Сегодня хорошее начало уж раз.
Тут появился стиль. Смог скрин диффуза. Все, что надо. Смог скрин диффуза.
И поддержка. Это самое опасное была. Для транспорта, возможно, даже придет ПП в оцене.
Фура еще играет. Я смотрю, тут типа какой-то. Прилетает Фура, забирает Рубика очень быстро. Эмбер выкупился. Уже в драке. Но Рики жив, Эмбер убирает. Ай-яй-яй-яй. В них удал. Наверное. Конечно, даже не посидеть в таверне, а полежать.
Все, что команда есть.
Да, Рики уходит на Керрин, может прыгать. Сейчас мог Квин оттатиться, но решает на насытили Тримацела. Врывается еще и Виномастер. Быстренько щелкают Падона. И это минус 2. Очень долго не будет МРС. У Карпа нет никаких ресурсов сюда драться. Сходить драться. И Кумп тоже потратил все, что мог. Ну вот он, наверное, тот момент, на который ты не хотел для команды даст. Его полный мире получили. Байтбэк, дайбэк, отданный Рошан.
Да, это самый важный момент против того никого. Этого Рошана просто так. Мало того, что отдали Рошана, еще и Эмбер умер, байбэкнулся, умер. Теперь игра стала сложнее много раз.
Выбивать от шмотки. Кистаденко, основной шанс Кларк. Там Боу появился, а для Парасаси потенциально может быть дэнэдж с профита. Что-то еще скинет магический урон. Как раз на вот тут Оркид и его тик. Неплохо смотреть.
Почти здесь убил Рубика. Не захотел, рисковал. Тычу.
нападение.
Killing spree. Middle tower is
Да, нужна помощь. Вот есть выдается щит, щелчок. Хороший по Марфу. Он прикачать успел, да. Нужен был Рики, на самом деле, с ртучкой. Вот эти все вопросы сразу решаются. Вы можете успеть на маленьком количестве хп, на перекачке в ловкость забрать Марфа. Дримцел не здесь был. 3К перефарм, а Эгис в наличии у коллектива Пу добивают четвертую вещь уже добивают и там Морф третью выиграл, вот четвертая тоже готова. Команды Трат.
Сейчас будут очень активно давить, у них все есть. Наверное, только нет БКБ Ларк, но можно и без него. Спокойно давить, забирать вышки, и просто главное сдержать все. Не отдать очень много. Все у них может быть нормально.
Абаддон. Получаешь диффуза, даешь сетку. Все, я не верю, ну ты.
Boom doesn't matter. No, not really, but maybe they're going to be more willing to take a fight. Or,
Yeah, but then again, they're also playing against the Aegis, so I mean, I don't think it's that
well, they're
important.
playing with an Aegis, right?
Yes, X marks
Yeah,
the
Because
spot.
boom, I go, oh, okay, well, there's no Abba ulti. If you kill him, he's done.
Yeah, and they really want to get the tier 1 mid, but I think Rubik has Rubik have the banner ward, that's why they're not trying to push.
No longer though.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised to be honest, because it seems like everything's been going pretty well. Yeah, it's only a 2K net worth lead here for Boom, but I mean, that dieback on the Ember Spirit has put him back quite a bit. You can see he's actually now behind the Riki, and Dreamcell actually, I'm surprised to see him lagging that far behind as well.
I mean, you're a Riki, you don't really farm quickly. If you're not killing heroes, you generally fall behind in farm anything.
Might be going for a big play here. Hyde waiting in the trees. There's the Yule Scepter. They still will catch him. Do we have a Remnant out here for X? We do not. They should be okay.
Here comes the backup, Rubik seeping in.
Counter rotation. Oh, see you later.
Collateral damage, collateral damage.
And look at FBZ looking for more now. There's the Sprout. Dreamcell jumping right on in. Great telekinesis, but it's not going to save the life of his ally now dead for 50 seconds as Rubik will to go down next. Return kill on the Hyde. As a buyback there is a bit forced, but nice timing there on the boat. They will be able to catch Dreamcell. That is about
Get
as...
one more.
Someone better help
Oh, actually,
Dyer's
almost
middle
nearly
tower.
nail-handed the Sprout out there. FBZ continuing to try, but he's been betrayed by his own trees. Kind of tanky, this man, though. He's going to live a bit longer, but he will die eventually.
Well, technically, that's not his tree. Oh yeah, you're talking about his Sprout.
His Sprout.
I thought you were talking about the blind spot there where they saw him.
He tried to go into the juke spot, but he was blocked by the Sprout. Not that was... I mean, they were going to find him anyway, right? There's no way he could really...
You know, I think what he was trying to do, that he was like trying to mislead them because they were chasing him, and he was trying to TP in another spot. Because usually you would guess that he's TPing inside the Sprout.
I think the waveform probably scouted inside of the Sprout,
yeah, that's
though.
true, that's true.
I think Makoto not in that fight. We saw him just meandering his way towards that fight. I can only imagine in the comms, he was, we have BKBs, why are you fighting? We're about to have BKBs, because it was dual BKB timings for both Makoto
that is actually
and FBZ.
the captain usually yelling at the players. I thought I told you guys to finish the BKB.
What are you doing? Why are you fighting? We
thought
killed
it was
the
a good
Ember.
fight. I thought
we
it was a
killed
good
the Ember.
yeah.
No, but they, there it is, right? That's one of those things. And once again, I mean, I guess a farming Aegis for a TA, but ideally, like you said, once you start running time, as we get closer to that 35-40 minute mark, she will begin to fall off here.
Yeah, the Morphing is going to definitely try to take over the game. But like I said, because the Riki is not going for Battle Fluid, so they're trying to probably end the game at a specific point, like around 30 minutes. Because he's not going for Battle Fluid, he's going for Diffuser meta. So he's not even trying to scale, they're not even trying to play the late game. They're just trying to finish the game off.
Absolutely. Now they know that, in fact, they have to finish off that Aegis, so they're going to be looking immediately for Flight. More playing onto Hyde he goes. Hyde gets on the top back. He's actually stuck in the silence, but stuck in the boat. Will be Tiny.
He has a balance to back him
tower
on
is under attack.
He is very, very safe.
He was very safe indeed, but the Tiny yet again, Hyde, he's always in these spots to be able to break ganks, break kill attempts onto his cores. The one time he wasn't there, FBZ takes the death top lane, so good positioning out from the Tiny for sure.
But then again, it's like very worrisome right now if you're the Boom lineup, because you are looking to play a faster paced game, and right now, because you're getting stalled by the Dire team, you're not really progressing in terms of objectives, you're not taking their triangle, stopping them from farming actions. Because the morphing is like constantly farming agents every time, and that's their biggest source of income in the game. If you cannot take the triangle when you have Aegis, you basically you don't really increase your advantage.
No, definitely not. Now that Hurricane Pike is up, so it makes the Riki a little bit
How
less
do they
of an
kill
issue.
the morphing right now? They actually don't have good ways of
They
killing
can
it.
try and burst him, but he's always going to be able to Manta,
Yeah,
Force
and
Staff,
the Abaddon
wait.
is always there going to save him as well. And you're going to be forced to
Silence? The self-fuel scepter reinforcements are coming. It's going to be the Abbot TPing in first
fine.
at BZ, rotating around. Makoto not going to be able to scout that other remnant.
This is not feeling good right now for Boom because the game is way too slow for them, and they didn't go for Battle Fury on the Riki, so he wants to fight. I think maybe they're gonna try to let him finish his Manta,
Yeah.
but he's not even that close, you know. So and I don't really feel like if you buy this BKB on Nature's Proper and PA, you want to farm like this. You want to definitely try to keep fighting, and try to keep taking towers, claim objectives, you know.
I actually can't believe the Riki is still just rocking a shovel at this point in the game. I mean, sure, there's only tier 2s up for the neutrals, but like still, that's kind of incredible. Clumsy Net's a tiny though. That does
Dire
make
have
some
fortified
sense.
their
So
structures.
sure, okay, you know, a few bounties in that pays for itself, right?
HP. I need HP.
Well, taking a look at some other neutrals. Vampire Fangs are very nice. Good items here, actually, for both teams to be dropped. More so, though, for Team Trust. Of course, on the home server. Oh, not. Back to home, though, goes to Ember Spirit, as he will get absolutely assassinated.
It's
Dire's
okay,
top tower
Richie.
is
He is not the win
gone.
condition.
Just a
He is
quick
playing the dead lane.
Which is just you send an auto attack that you can't increase the range of every single time you cast a spell. It's just not good.
I'm sure there are worse and more boring ones.
I don't know. I think that is like maybe the Oracle Egg is pretty bad. That's another contender. Is Hyde yet again tanking another gank in the exact same spot. But like you're saying, these are now slowing down Boom's game.
Yeah, but they're still getting more net worth. They're getting a net worth because
Radiant's
Nature's
top
Proper is
tower
still
is
farming
under
around
attack.
efficiently. But overall, it comes back to the same thing, right? The
Radiant's
game
top
goes
tower
longer,
has
Morphing is going to
fallen.
continue to get stronger and stronger, and he is the strongest hero in this game, and he has a balance to back him up.
Dire's
And a
bottom
bolt,
tower is
so
being
go ship.
chipped away.
It's going to be a very, very big problem. I think if Dire manages to get their hands on the second Aegis, it's going to solidify it. It's going to be a very, very important point of the game. Second Aegis.
Dire's
No
bottom
board
tower
stuff.
is
How do
shattered
you
They
save him?
will, and just walk him on through the smoke.
Dire's courier has been
He had the
killed.
Abbot to hold his hand and
They
guide his way
always go
out.
after the courier.
That should be good enough for him, right?
This tower doesn't matter. The second Roche is going to be the crucial deciding factor in this game. Both teams are going to look to set up.
Oh, it's a fast rush too. It's a very fast rush.
Look at the wards. Like Dire already has 2 wards. set
Yeah,
up
they
for the
know.
rush.
They know. That one's about to expire though, but that one is going to be a fresh ward there watching the top river rune.
Yep, and Radiant's occupying the triangle. They don't want the morph to be hitting the ancients.
This is the exact same thing as
Is he a
before.
Skadi on the morph already? Did you see a Skadi morph?
Double damage.
Not quite. It's 900 gold. I think this is the ideal time
This
here
is
for
huge,
Boom to
man.
fight.
This item is huge. It's a big counter to TA. Very, very, very big counter. You can't do a lot in the fights if you're constantly slowed by the Skadi.
Yep. Because that slow will go through your refraction. Still can't get debuffed there, so they're going to be looking to jump the Rubik. They need a little bit more. And with the trap, that's not going to give you the damage. It will give you the slow. The X-Mark is going to be only onto Dream Cell, so there goes the Rubik, and they're unable to catch the Riki, although Hyde going hunting. He catches 2, but I don't think he had vision.
Is Roche up?
Yes, it was a fast Roche. So this could open up Roche.
Oh, this is big. And they still have the DD.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabe.
Gabe and indeed Roach could have slammed, but he is just going to get absolutely annihilated. They're going to be going for it though. Team Trust. Oh my god, it's already down. We could barely even catch it. They're going to be able to nearly nuke down the Ember Spirit as they have left XMP from behind. Nearly just about healing on back off the full
That's
HP.
actually so unfortunate. They would have actually been able to arrive on time if it wasn't for the
Yep, that DD was crazy. Look at that FBZ though. He's going to unwillingly find a Morphling, or maybe willingly, as they're going to jump. So the toss in, FBZ activating the BKB here as Ember trying to get the damage in, has the Pipe of Insight active on Zim, the barrier, and a Remnant back, so he'll be able to retreat safely up to the high ground. Kill onto the Abba. So Abba and the Rubik both go down, but now I think a second wind here for Boom after that.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard transitional point for Dire right now. They have to pull off this Aegis on the TA, so they have to try to buy time, cut waves. So I think the Ember has to try to cut waves and delay, and try to wait for Morphic to get to. He's gonna finish the Skadi, so he's gonna try to wait for the Aegis to time up, but they fight, I think.
That's not going to be easy though, right? Ember did not go for the boots to travel.
Yeah.
That I think is a very normal item, but obviously you can cut waves much
They
more
want to
efficient.
fight.
Yeah, but the team smoked up. Team Trust all behind. Cell is not going to be scouted here. They know that they're under vision as well because of the erratic nature. So they're going to be looking for the TA. Oh, from the high ground, does the damage on the DOTA. He misses quite a few attacks, however, and now High looking to counter-initiate the attack toss. It's not going to be nearly enough to nuke down. Great Venomancer ultimate will connect onto a few. A smoke screen just in the middle, but look at this, the Torrent Storm now. Oh, FPZ will get off the cheese. His BKB will be now activated, but Makoto onto the back lines is going to be trying to get things down. Some supports will only find the roof, but in the meantime, this is Dreamacell now in trouble. Caught by one, Searing Chain, silenced up, and will be killed.
He's alone. He's left alone.
I think TA left the team, to be honest, get up to the high ground, leaving the Morphling behind. Go, I can't kill the Morphling, I'm going to go for the supports, and
So
Morphling says, thank you very much.
Aegis and cheese, and they still lost the fight. There was a vibe on Dire, but they still lost the fight. I mean, that shows you how strong the axe on the counter. He pretty much made the fight so Radiant team to take in that choke point because the torrents are flying everywhere. And overall, the moment they couldn't finish off, I think they jumped on the Ember and they couldn't finish him off. He was able to remove the side with the use, and the Abaddon was able to arrive on time to bail him out. And that actually gave enough time to the Morphling to kill a lot of I think the first two heroes to load down with the Venom at the time.
Yeah, it's that unpredictability that you're really looking for on the Torn Storm, right? That I think it's real
And once
value.
the Tiny dies, he's your main initiator. How are you going to kill anyone if the Tiny is down? Then the fight is basically gone after that.
I thought that fight was going to look so good for Boom initially when they got the smoke and the Ava in such a nice choke point, but then one item to turn it around there with the Ag Scepter. It was great. Good stuff out from there. Good position as well from the Morphling, staying on the high
ground. It was
ground.
so decisive because they were playing against Aegis and Cheese, and they still felt like that positioning was good enough because they had vision on the Radiant team, so they knew they were there, and they intentionally wanted to take the fight despite the Radiant team having the Aegis and Cheese. That was like big turn of events, a big call from the Dive.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, the TA just went support hunting at the end of the day. She's like, Torn Storm, I don't want to fight under here. Got to blink out and fighting. Oh, another Torn Storm. Oh, Hyde will be scouted there. Shivas with the flying vision. No way he escapes.
I mean, to be fair, he has to kill the Rubik and the Abaddon first.
Yes.
Especially the Abaddon. If Abaddon doesn't die, it's going to be hard for the TA to first any other hero down. I mean, you're starting to see the Morphling, even though they're like, they're still 9k behind, but it feels like the game is already tilting in their favor because their heroes are just better at this stage of the game.
Yeah, definitely. We're starting to hit that changeover point.
And this is also,
attack.
this is also because the Ricky didn't go for Battle Fury, so he's not scaling.
Nope.
So everything is on this TA's basket, you know. If the TA cannot carry this game, the Radiant is going to have a hard time closing the game out.
I like this though. Makoto taking a page out of the Jackie Mao book. If there's a mid laner need a little bit more disable, just buy a sheep stick.
Yeah, why not?
I think it's great actually.
Sheep stick is always a great item late game. And some players say, late game you don't know what to buy, just get a Hex.
Yep, that's great. You can jump.
You can't go wrong with that.
Dreamacell. He's gonna break the smokes here, get on across over to the easy camp. No, double dust, but they're not gonna find a single Riki. He's already out of there.
Regeneration!
Actually, they're still searching, but they're not gonna find anyone.
I have a gem. To the traps? Okay. This is something that usually I like to talk
Great,
about. Like
they're
when you're winning the game, you want the gem to solidify your lead, you remove the enemy. Even when you lose it, you want to get the gem to control the vision back, because if the enemy has too much vision on the map and they see your every move, you have a very hard time coming. So vice versa, gem is always an important aspect of knowing when you need to put the gem.
Yeah, I always use it. It's interesting that you point out that they do it when they're down 9k, and they might even maybe be on the back foot of a smoke camp themselves as Hyde. He's going to cut through the mid wave, looking to try and burst with the ulti onto him back.
You want to go
Not
to
get anyone. They try and burst him down, and are just going to end up healing him back up a little bit, but he's got his entire team right behind him.
They are positioning on the high down. This is bad.
But Raiden needs to run up, and they have a ward as well. Get an early silence onto one FBZ. He's not run up, he's teleported up. How do you think about that one, Winter? As the ulti will not catch anyone. Actually, look at that, how aggressive. There's going to be the sheep stick though, onto the Morphling in some serious trouble. Gets off the magic style, gets the 4-step, but doesn't get down to the low ground. He will get nuked down as Ember Spear now jumping in. He's going to get orchided up. Now the boat incoming though will get onto 2 as Makoto too fast onto the BKB. FBZ though still stunned up as Ember still now cycloned by Hyde. It's a little bit tight there in that Sprout, but now even less so as they have gotten the kill onto 1. Kunkka able to TP out just in time, saves the gem, but is unable to save his allies. It's a 4-for-1.
That was such a good fight, and the most important point of that fight is the Nature's Smoker actually TPing down. And they providing them the vision, and because he had BKB and AC, so he didn't really care that much, because he knows he can't die right away from the right clicks.
Yep.
And the moment Morphling couldn't do damage in the team fight, it doesn't matter if they landed a 3-man push, a 3-man torrent with the Kunkka, there's no follow-up, there's no damage.
Yep, because the Ember already out of the equation by that point. FBZ immediately on the Orchid, and that's going to be that sheep stick really coming in handy there.
Yep.
Stuff there. Kunkka, they're going to try and force a buyback here. TA more interested in hitting buildings, but Hyde will link up to the high ground and give a little bit of chase before turning around. Goodness, look how fast they go through these buildings.
You have a repackage.
Goodness, I mean, would it even help? Look how much minus armor. They got a Deso, the AC, maybe a Blightstone still on FBZ. I mean, that structure armor is going to be absolutely melted. That is tough. Trying to force a buyback. If not, I mean, 2 lanes of racks. Can you still come back from this if your team trusts? There's always hope. There's always hope. As the melee barracks will be the ones to be deleted. So it's a lane and a half of barracks then. And still a tier 2 standing for now.
Yeah, they just need to be able to protect. He doesn't have the... Like, if he doesn't have the room to do damage in the fights, it's very hard. Like, they have to try to... I'm not sure if they have any 4-star, but if that happens, they need to have defensive items. He's the only one that has a 4-star, so if he gets Hex, there's no other 4-star. No, Rubik has a 4-star.
Oh, okay, he does. Well, he's so far out of the fights, though, because Morphling waveforms forward and Rubik cannot catch up to him.
Yes, they just need to be more careful about how they are playing the fights. They have to, I think especially the Abaddon and the Rubik, the 2 supports have to be close by.
I really like the Ghost Scepter purchases, though. Obviously, Tiny presents issues to the magic damage amp that you'll be receiving, then you force the Tiny to jump on you, right? Or you force the Venom to jump on you as a support, because the TA or the Fury aren't really, or the Riki, neither of them are going to be doing anything. The Hex, there we go. Just trying to pop the ulti and send him on his merry way. See you later. Oh, they are fighting mid lane, though. Looks like they have popped quite a few here. Turns here with the Venomous Gale. That is trouble, just getting the right clip down. The Torrent Song still continues after. That's going to be now 2 heroes down, and Makoto making it a 3rd after he will be able to get the kill onto the Ember Spear. They're going to smoke up and go for even more,
They're
but
going to force them to use their buybacks on their cores.
They are.
This Hex on Makoto is just winning them the game.
No, and they're going to be looking to nuke down our Abba. He is going to go down. Dream commit for that one. That's going to set him up for the X mark into the Torrent. No, he will be able to dodge it there with Tricks of the Trade. Going to strike back towards the team, but Ember Spirit from behind, trying to cut them off. The pincer maneuver. They will find the Venom Mansion to kick off the 2nd engagement here of this fight. FBZ, no BKB available for him as well, will go down. Both kills end up going to our Morphling. By the way, we never talked about our Morphling's name and what it means.
Name means something swallow.
Something like tough to swallow.
Tough to swallow.
Yeah, tough to swallow, or void inflammation is what a translate service that rhymes with sing told me. So I don't really know. I don't really know what it means.
Some things are best left unknown.
Yeah. Nice buy. That was a buyback off the Ember, was it not?
Yeah.
Coming from behind, was able to secure a
Boom
kill
still
there.
needs to be careful about not overconfident, because I think there's still a chance that the Morph can carry this game, even though they have a 25k goalie.
It's the leveler though. I mean, they really only, Makoto and Boom really, they only need like 1 or 2 kills here, and I don't think that Team Trust can stop it at this point. I don't think they can stop the push.
Wait for it. Because
Dire's bottom tower
Dire has to
needs
fight.
help.
They can't give this up for free.
Right. believe we still have the gem on the Kunkka as well, so they're going to have this constant vision advantage. We were talking about
Dire's
chess a bit
bottom tower is
earlier.
being chipped
You're a
away.
bona fide chess player yourself, but I always called like buying a gem in terms of when you're ahead, kind of like trying to push the game into the
Dire's
late game
bottom
stage, where you're
tower
just
is under
the enemy team is
attack.
turtle in their base, they can't get any farm, and you have complete map control, and they're basically in a corner. What do you think about that?
You want them to be in a dark corner, turn off their
Yeah.
lights.
Dire's bottom
Turn
tower
off the
needs
lights.
some help.
No other pieces, right? Just a king and a pawn, maybe.
Yeah, you know how
And then-
the SWAT team always ambushes they always like cut off the power supply,
Dire's
they throw
bottom
in the
tower
smoke,
is
and
being
remove the
chipped
vision.
away.
That's exactly it. You smoke a deceit, and there goes your tier 2. Oh, they were. Oh,
Dire's
Roche
bottom
actually
tower
has
always
respawned. It
gets
has been
short
killed.
range.
Raiden doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
think they
no!
know.
They could have. Oh, this is big. This is big if the Dire team can get it. It's gonna give them a chance to come back.
Oh, they might know though. They might know because that TA trap going to provide the vision. Let them know the Rubik just walking over there. Rubik, they don't actually do it that
see?
fast. Team Trust, they do this incredibly slowly here. This with the Morphling. Support's lingering around. Now Boom might have an idea. The
They have
scan
it.
will come out. I'm not so convinced here. Hyde, just about ready to jump in. They must know. But here they go. Makoto from behind. BKB's getting popped all around the horn now. Road will go down into the FPZ, snatching up that agent. Rubik in some trouble. The Taurus all bouncing around. And the Ghost fleet's coming on in. But everyone BKB up. There goes the first life. That's FPZ. Will fall down. Makoto, he's in trouble. Gets the Hex off onto at least one, but that's going to be removed. And now FPZ respawning has no BKB here on this second life. The Sport's unable to do very much as the bounty getting set here onto Dreamacell. Where is he? He's going to be trying to jump now onto our Ember Spirits. Has the silence onto one. He's already used the meteor, or sorry, the neutral item as well. But there goes the kill onto FPZ. Buying back here to Makoto as the toss is all around. Hyde able to get the kill now onto the Ember Spirit in a very clutch fashion, just barely having the damage. Dreamacell running down one, and the Morphling still lives.
Yeah, he was able to get
Oh.
the cheat.
That really popped off.
Yeah, that was a game-winning move there by the Ninjas. Game-winning move, right? Now there's no buyback on Kanga, no buyback on Ember Spirit.
Death's bounty.
It's gonna be very, very hard
Dire's
for
middle
the Dire
tower
team to
isn't
hold off
going
this
to
last
last
push.
long.
Oh, he picked the Ags though. Ember did get the end. Oh, but that leaves him without buyback. Because that does add to your net worth.
Oh, you mean the Argonaut?
He picked up the Ags from
blessing,
Roche,
the
and now
blessing.
he does not have buyback.
I mean, it's on.
Oh, it's on cooldown anyway. I'm a fool. He actually does have buyback. I didn't see the frame around him. Well, I mean, that's a good pickup for him anyway. It's just how
Dire's
hectic it
bottom
was. So,
tower is under attack.
Morphling getting the cheese, FBZ with Aegis, and the Aghanim's blessing then to Ember.
They have to defend, they have to try to hold 3 versus 4.
So-
Oh, Ninja's proper has buyback. They can buy back the Ember.
They also have a leveler after him, so I think he's going to try and run on in and get a fight off. There's going to be another key item coming in. Dreamacell,
Dire let all their bottom towers
the Nullifier.
Barracks may be
Gonna
next.
close this one out. Still 2-4 dead for a full minute. We do need to get that top lane of Barracks, but first I think they're going to settle for the ABBA. Pop in the ulti there, rooting him down, making sure he's going absolutely nowhere. Just about heals back up to full. Despite their best efforts not to hit him, as there goes the Morphling trying to jump onto FBZ. Will pop the BKB there. Actually does manage to get the dieback onto one. Makoto though, man, fighting against the Morphling. Morphling is able to get a second kill now, and that's going to be a dieback on our TA. Rubik now with that extra money will buy back as Dreamacell looking to jump onto the Morphling. It's a Morphling 1v5 here as Kenchu is going to be next to fall. Now they don't have the vision for Dreamacell, but quite literally a 1v4.
Dire's
The
middle
strongest
tower
here in the
is
game.
under
Yep,
attack.
that is Megas though. I think the creep finishing off the top wave, so it's going to be a bit tough here for Team Trust to just run it right back down mid.
Illusion.
How can they actually deal with this stuff? They need a blast, they need about the Battle Fury on the Ember.
Yeah, they really, I mean, the reason we were looking at a bunch of illusion heroes, some advanced illusion heroes, is that they don't do very well against wave clear here. We see what went wrong here in this dive.
Yeah, they just committed too much to finish the Rex, and the Morphing was able. Morphing has a rapier by the way, that's why.
Ah, that'll do it. That will do it. The Divine Rapier Gaming, it was definitely tied, and he really did put it to use. Okay, so this game is going to go either for 3 minutes or 30 more minutes. That's how the rule works, right?
No middle ground.
There's no middle ground with that rapier. And here they go. They're looking to try
They don't have no buyback.
no buyback. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. Boom idea without buyback as well, so they might be going for the GG push with a leveler as well.
Oh,
That's
he needs to drag the
serious
creep
damage.
wave. Dragging the creep wave.
Oh, but it's so hard to do with the level 25 talent, though, because you're just invis immediately.
Oh no.
There he goes.
He
I mean,
cleared the
he
wave.
can just kill him. Oh, he didn't take it.
He cleared the
He
wave.
didn't take it.
He cleared. There's no creeps, right? There's no creeps.
There might not be
Radiant's
any
middle
creeps.
tower
He
should
just
have
take
to
it.
take
Warrior,
this
yoink.
abuse.
I'll take that one.
Dyer's
Bit greedy
courier
and using
got
his tricks
killed.
to the trade for that one,
Those
but
things aren't cheap
got
now.
plenty of
Where did
solutions to
Radiant's
throw. Here's the
middle
thing though, I
tower
mean,
Well, he's actually killing the building.
he's got a divine and a leveler. Right, because the big problem is that the structural armor, heroes only do 50% damage to structures to start off with. So when you get that backdoor, that bonus regen, that bonus armor, it makes it so much more difficult. So the leveler really helps that out. Not to mention, of course, you know, a little divine rapier bonus damage. Well, might have something to do with it. I mean, do you remember the times when you know, games would end with a wisp? Oh, the DD rune though, okay.
I was with like with Tiny with the old the bonus damage on the building.
Yeah, or wisp with well, you would also do it with the not the lone druid, the brewmaster earth bear, right? Because that has desolate as well. That was a strat.
Demolish.
Yeah, demolish, or even more. Oh, Junosaw is gonna pop smoke, jumping onto Arkunka. As they will scout him, actually he mistimes the Manta style. He's gonna be caught. He does have buyback now.
DD on Morphing. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Run.
Scary.
That is the run.
That is.
You see a Morphing with DD, you run.
I have to have one support. Actually, it's the Ember Spirit. He's going to be the one back to try and defend against the waves.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
No, he doesn't have travels. He went to the base. You can see, though, he is struggling. We're nearly going down, but we're fighting here. Kescu gets the ulti off, but I think he's just simply caught out. He's just caught out. Oh my goodness, boom. I think they're seeming falling apart at the seams here. The Torrent Storm's washing them up. 45 minutes now, so even by my small points, I think we're really getting past TA's little bump. I think maybe she can have a slightly more impact, but we now have actually a full Satanic coming to our Morphling as well.
Is definitely stronger right now in the team. Because the Riki is not as strong as, he's not as rich as the Morphing, and the TA cannot out-carry the Morphing anymore.
What do? Do you just rat? Do you just rat if you're boom?
They have to try to rat. Try to dodge and try to use the creeps to, like, especially the Nature's Prophet to their advantage.
No, of course. You heard that. Get ready with the picture-in-picture there for the base race that might be coming.
They have buyback on the Vino and the Riki.
They do.
They don't want to use it.
They have managed to wait out at least, and then maybe they're still going to force it though. But the buyback not forced yet. I mean, I'm telling you,
Glyph. They have a glyph.
They don't want to use it yet. They need to save it for tier 4s. It's definitely a real possibility. You're not too concerned about those super creep versus megas if your side lanes are still pushing in. But here they go.
Oh, they have a repack it.
Oh wow. I'm not sure if it's gonna help. I mean, look at this.
Radiant's middle tower is
They don't want to use glyph. They need to save that for the
They
throne.
used to repack it and didn't glyph?
What, now they glyph? Okay, now I agree with you. Now I agree with you. At first I was like, no, don't be silly. And then they fortified anyway. I mean, because the play there is if you fortify it, you force them back. Or you don't fortify it, you let them overextend because your Riki and your Venu are respawning, right?
And you wait for the last moment to repack, kit your throne.
Yeah.
So that was definitely strange.
Yeah, they're going to smoke up now, and we'll see what they can find. But look at this, Team
Who
Trust.
has the high ground?
They are all ready to fight. No Ember Spirit, though. He might have a remnant somewhere nearby, but...
Oh, he has travels. Maybe.
Oh, he does have travels? I don't think he does.
Maybe he stole his face. I don't know.
He could have. He does have travels now. Okay, so he can be in a fight here. Lickety splits. So we'll see if that will be the difference maker here. But now Super Creep's pushing in mid lane. Looks like they're still smoked up looking for something. Warriors will be spotting. Now, backdoor defense does end when your creep push pretty for your side lanes. It's between the tier 3 and tier 2.
Oh, they're going for the
But
throne.
mid lane, it's the
They
tier
want to
2.
go for the throne
I'm
here.
telling you, that's what I'm letting you know. So backdoor is pretty much always going to be open.
They have a Vlads on the Conquer. This is all in.
This is all in. Let's see what they can get done. A short bit of silence, a double silence, disarm. Let's see what he can do. He's 1v4, but now it's a bit more than even maximum. Kodo is just melting. He's trying to go build, but he's not no buyback. The Gem of True Sight betraying his position. Kescu trying to do whatever he can, but there is nothing. Major Prophet as well has died, and that should be the throne. There's no Fortify available. Hide and Company trying to do whatever they can. But look at this. It's the Morphling just straight going for the throne. Oh, Ember Spirit actually might end up taking a death here. And there's the Yule Scepter. They have another buyback, but the Ember going to be back, and that should just about be the game. The toss away to try and buy even a little bit more time, but Team Trust, all they had to do was wait. Boom ID gave them the time, and they took game number 1 in quite a wild fashion.
Well, I'll tell you, they didn't really play like they're a new team, you know? They definitely had